Today's video is sponsored by the Amino app. I was pretty excited when I found out about Amino's new story feature, and I watched some of the stories, and it felt really different than anything else. Like, people were spending more time creating them, but they were just as fun and quick as anywhere else. So, I've actually partnered with Amino to create some of my very own stories. So I posted a story of top 5 manga with overpowered main characters, with one of the best manga I've ever read. Click the link in the description or a pinned YouTube comment, or search Amino apps to download Amino. Find my stories by searching Anime Sensei 01. Make sure to follow me and click the bell so you know when I'm posting new videos. Just like YouTube, every time you watch my video you'll be supporting me. So if you like my videos, this is a simple free way to help me keep creating. Well, in today's video, I will show you the top 10 underrated or unpopular anime with an overpowered main character. If you guys like the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Now let's get to the video. Number 10. BlazBlue Alter Memory. The story is set in December of 2199, when the streets are full of anticipation for the end of the year and the start of a new one. Amid the celebrations, word spreads that Ragnar the Bloodage, an SS-class rebel with the highest ever bounty on his head, has appeared in the 13th hierarchical city of Kagesuchi. The apparent aim of Ragnar, or the Grim Reaper, is destruction of the system controlling the world. To collect the bounty, a motley array of unrivaled fighters converge on Kagetsuchi. Number 9. Gare Zero. In Japan, there exists a government agency known as the Supernatural Disaster Countermeasure Division, whose duty is to protect citizens from creatures unseen. They're able to dispatch these monsters swiftly and without alerting the general public, but currently they face a different challenge: the betrayal of one of their own. After the death of her mother several years ago, Kagura Tsuchimiya has been fostered by the Isayami family and forms a close sister-like bond with their daughter Yomi. The two become inseparable, and together they work for the SDCD as highly skilled exorcists. However, as the stress and consequence of their sacred duty weigh on them both, and family politics come into play, Kagura and Yomi begin to slowly drift apart. One of them grows earnestly into a role as an exorcist, and the other heads down a dark path from which there may be no redemption. Number 8. Shingetsu-tan Tsukihime. Shiki Tono sustained a life-threatening injury as a child, and due to that incident he was sent away from the Tono household and was given to a relative to be raised. Years later, when Shiki is in high school, the head of the Tono household, his father, dies, and he is ordered to move back in with his sister Akiha, who is the new head of the household. However, Shiki holds a huge secret. Ever since that injury, he has been seeing lines on objects, and only with a special pair of glasses is he able to stop seeing them. Also, he is unable to remember anything well from the time before his accident. The day he moves back to the Tono household is the day he stumbles upon a woman named Aruseed Bernstead and decapitates her with one stab of his knife in a temporary fit of insanity. When she suddenly showed up beside him later alive and well and asked him to be her bodyguard, Shiki's journey to unravel the mysteries of his past began. Number 7. Elementar Garrett. After a routine raid, the rookie sky pirate Kood finds a most unusual cargo in his mate's cargo hold. Ren and Edel Reed, a race prized by humans for granting special combat powers to their partners through reacting. He quickly discovers, however, that Ren is even more prized than he expected. The pirate ship is visited by 3 members of the Edelraid Complete Protection Agency, Arc Air, who tries to persuade her. When Kood refuses, the ship is suddenly attacked by a mysterious force, and Kood's captain charges him with Ren's protection. Number 6. Gunslinger Stratos, the animation. AD 2115. The island nation once called Japan is now known as the 17th Far East Imperial City Management District. The citizens were promised a life of peace in exchange for some of the comfort they were used to having. People believed their lives would never change and tomorrow will be the same as today. No one suspected the impending doom which their society was about to face. Degradation, a rare disease which led to the total disintegration of the human body to a mere pile of sand, was slowly but surely spreading throughout the world. Toru Kazusumi, an ordinary student, becomes embroiled in a multi-universal battle between his world and the parallel world of the Frontier S. This meant that Toru must fight himself from an alternate world. Their futures collide as their paths cross. Will both worlds ever find peace? Number 5. Night Wizard. Night Wizard, a term given to those whose mission is to protect the world from impending darkness. Renji Hiragi is one such night wizard who is constantly called on missions even though all he wants to be able to do is go to school and graduate. However, his latest order was to protect Ellis Shiho, who was a new transfer student at his academy. Being dragged into the astronomy club by Renji's childhood friend, Kureha Akabane, on her first day at school, Ellis soon realizes that she too has the power to become a night wizard, after possessing one of the 7 secret jewels, the Jewel of Kindness. Along with Reggie and Kuriha, Ellis now begins her fight and her new life as a night wizard. Number 4. Aquarian Evil. 2,000 years after the events in Genesis Aquarion, humans live on the star Vega under constant threat of trans-dimensional beings called abductors. These enemies originate from Vega's sister star, Altair, and raid Vega for human life. As a countermeasure, an organization known as Neodiva formed to combat the abductors. They pilot advanced mecha-suits called Aquaria and are strictly separated by gender. Boys and girls are not allowed contact. They are even restrained from fighting on the same battlefield. However, events take a shocking turn when an advanced abductor mecha-suit joins the fray. 2 teenagers, Mokono and Amata, are dragged into the conflict. Unknowingly, Amata performs a taboo when he summons an Aquaria and initializes what is called the Forbidden Union between male and female Aquaria. Neodiva is shocked, and the repercussions of Amata's actions are much farther reaching than he realizes. How was he able to summon an Aquaria? Where did he learn to form a Forbidden Union? And why was Mokono also able to pilot the mecha suit? Number 3. Tegami Bachi, letter B. With his mother taken away from him and having lost everything, Lag Sing is now a letter whose delivery has been assigned to Gachi Sud, a letter B. Despite their troubling start, the 2 of them become friends, leading Lag to realize what his aim is in life: to deliver people's most important feelings in the form of letters, just as Gachi had done. Number 2. Tower of Druaga. It is said that every few years there is what's known as the Summer of Anu. During that summer, thanks to the divine protection of the sky god Anu, all of the demons in the tower lose their power. The country of Uruk has begun an invasion of the tower in order to suppress the demons. They've built up positions inside the tower, with their sights set on getting to the upper levels. The Uruk army knows that this is the 3rd summer of Anu, a perfect time to launch a mission to suppress the monsters of Druaga once and for all. The army's soldiers aren't the only ones in the tower though. An entire city, called Meskia, has formed inside the tower's 1st floor. It pays host not just to soldiers, but also to adventurers who have heard rumors about a legendary treasure called the Blue Crystal Rod, which is said to rest at the very top of the tower. With all of these different groups in the mix, each with its own agenda, only one can guess how things will play out during this unusual summer. Number 1. 91 Days. As a child living in the town of Lawless, Angelo Lagusa has witnessed a tragedy. His parents and younger brother have been mercilessly slaughtered by the Venti Mafia family. Losing everything he holds dear, he leaves both his name and his hometown behind, adopting the new identity of Avilio Bruno. 7 years later, Avilio finally has his chance for revenge when he receives a mysterious letter prompting him to return to Lawless. Obliging, he soon encounters the Venti Don's son, Nero, and seeks to befriend him using the skills he has quietly honed for years. Set during the Prohibition era, 91 Days tells the story of Avilio's dark, blood-stained path to vengeance as he slowly ends each of the men involved in the killing of his family. Well, this was today's video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Also, enter my Discord, server link in the description of the video. Anyway, see you guys next time.